the styling videos. Today we're going to be showing you the House is a House collection, and I have a friend here. This is Andrea.
Hi.
And she will be wearing everything for us. What are your measurements?
I am 36, 29, 42, and I wear an 6 to 8 in pants size.
All right, let's go. So up first we have our swing top in this really fun floral print. So each of these flowers is hand stamped by Alex, who's just off camera. You can't see her, but painstakingly hand stamped in this beautiful pink and green color palette. And it's on a super lightweight, like ice blue linen that is gonna be your favorite thing to wear all summer long. It's great to pack because you can just ball it up, put it in a suitcase, throw it in a bag, and it only looks better when it has wrinkle and texture to it. It's paired with our trousers. This is a color we're calling toothpaste because obviously it looks like toothpaste. And this is that sort of like brush denim that we go on and on about in every styling video because we're obsessed with it. And this is the same color that we did a potter's coat in, gosh, whenever, last year I guess that probably was. It's just the most perfect color in the whole world. And I think normally you would think that these two colors would not go together, but obviously they do.
They definitely do.
They definitely do. So this is the small medium size of this shirt, but you could go one size up if you wanted it to be even swingier and a little bit more oversized. But it's just a really fun top to style, and we'll show you some options. I love this shirt. I feel like this shirt is sort of an underdog of this collection.
It's very light.
It's so nice. I love this fabric. So this is like a chocolate brown and navy pinstripe cotton shirting in our billow top style. If you'll hold your arms out, you can see the really easy shape of this top. It has a raglan cut sleeve and then an elastic neck. So it just creates a lot of drape. It's very full, voluminous. I think there's a lot of opportunities to style this shirt that are really fun. And it's a lightweight shirt, so it's great for spring and summer and early fall, but then the colors are really grounding and enable it to be a piece that you can wear all year round. So yeah, here we have it with the trousers, loose and untucked, but I think could you do a quick front tuck? It's really great to do a front tuck because then you can let the back be really loose and flowy.
Welcome to work.
Beautiful.
You're doing
so well.
Oh my gosh,
you're really doing
it
so
everywhere.
Oh, Meryl. So here we have our leisure crop tee in a pattern we're calling Farfetch. It's a hand-drawn silkscreen print. It has a lot of tiny little details. It almost looks like a flock of birds in the sky, maybe. It's sort of like a crazy, erratic pointillism. And we paired them here with our swayers. It's a hemp jersey mix. It's a jersey we use all the time, and it's the one that has a little bit of slub in the weave, so it has a little bit of like bumpy texture to it if you're really looking closely. And it's hand painted in this big fat brushstroke of a plaid that we've mismatched on purpose, so it feels a little bit disjointed, but is so graphic and fun and eye-catching from a distance. These pants have been really popular, and you guys have really enjoyed them, which has been really fun to see that these are flying off the shelves. We have a few more left, and yeah, I think they go with everything. We'll show you a lot of different styling options, but I especially really love this outfit. I remember when we shot this for the dollhouse shoot that we did for the circular. By the end of the day, I was like, that was my favorite look of the whole day. I just love these together. All right, this is one of my personal favorites from this collection. This is the tile jumper. So if you got the quilt jumper from our fall collection last year, it's the same exact fabric. I personally have been living in that piece, the quilt jumper. It's sort of the dark brown. It looks sort of like a quilt pattern. And I will probably wear that one time a week. It's turned into such a reliable piece. The fabric just gets really, really soft and fluid. It's a denim, it's a twill denim, and this is a print that we drew here in the studio based off of some tiles that we've been collecting for our future studio that we're hoping to move to later this year. But it's just a really colorful print. It's super fun to style. You can do tons of things, mixing and matching patterns or doing something really basic under this jumper. But yeah, I love wearing this piece. It has, you know, obviously no waistband, so it's just really easy and comfortable. It's great for traveling or for days when you're sitting a lot and you just want to be really comfortable in what you're wearing. So here we paired it with the Farfetch leisure tee, which is really nice because they're sort of tonally the same, so it sort of feels like the same note. We actually traded shirts because I wanted you to be able to see an option of how to style the jumper. I actually wore mine like this last week. So it's just a button down over the shirt and then cinch it in. It's kind of cute because then you get these little cutouts on the side. You could layer something under it, but I kind of like it. A little skin. The only downside to this, I'll go ahead and tell you, is if you have to pee, you have to take your shirt off. But sometimes with fashion, I feel like, you know, there's a payoff, and it was worth it for me. I thought it was really cute because the jumper's really oversized, and it was really nice to bring your waist in, and yeah, kind of create some balance and some proportion. So this is an option. This is the Far More shirt from our Saturn collection, which we have a few left in. So another example of an over styling look that you can do with your jumper. I love this. This is the swing top over it. It's just because of the high-low hem of the shirt, it's really flattering to do this because the proportion in the front is cutting in at your waist visually, and then it's just draping down in the back. It's just an easy shirt to style over a lot of different things. So definitely experiment if you have this shirt. But I think this is really sweet. This makes the jumper into a pair of pants, basically. I love this look. So we could not make a collection about houses without having a house dress. And then we thought we would put a house on the house dress to take it a step further. And I love this dress so much. I have this dress in my closet and I get so many compliments when I wear it because it's so sweet. There's nothing like it. I think it's, you know, it just makes people happy when they see it. It also makes me happy knowing how much work went into making this and what sort of a labor of love in the art department this was. So this is combining a couple of techniques. We did resists up here to form the cloud, so that is, you know, a piece that is placed on the fabric, and then everything else was sprayed using multiple actual resists to get the color blocking in the right spots. And then the house and the flower that's on the back that are just set perfectly on the hill were hand painted. Each dress is one of a kind, even though they all follow the same sort of technique and approach. Everyone is a little bit different because humans make it with lots of love. And yeah, they're just it's a really sweet piece. It is made from one of our favorite fabrics. It's a cotton gauze. It's a woven fabric, so there's no stretch to it. But over time, it just gets softer and softer. This is a fabric that we've used for like years, like since the very beginning of State. And it takes paint and ink really well. And you can just throw this piece in the wash and dryer, and you can even match with someone tiny. I mean, are you kidding me? It's the cutest thing in the world. My son wore this in the photo shoot and then really loved it, which kind of surprised me because he's kind of rock and roll right now. But he wore it to a birthday party, and like every parent at the birthday party was like, oh, what is that? So it's really sweet. These would make really great gifts. I mean, this is the kind of piece you save and you're like, I'm gonna give this to my best friend or my favorite coworker when they have a baby. We have the Flutter Dress. This is a new style. It's like it's a hybrid of a couple different things that we make. And I love it. I think this is exactly like what the original sketch was meant to be. It's just a big, just like swishy, lightweight, dreamy summer dress. It's like the thing that I would just want to wear all summer long, with or without a bra, around the house, to dinner, to work, on vacation. It's a super lightweight cotton. It's like a poplin, so it's sort of like a little bit crisp, but it's really lightweight. It's another one of those pieces that you can wash and dry, and a little bit of wrinkle looks great in this fabric. It has a little, like a box pleat in the back to give it a little bit extra volume in the center back. Ruffle at the bottom gives it a nice little bit of weight, so you can really like swing around. I mean, you cannot not sashay and twirl in this dress. It'd be a really nice piece to belt. You could bring in your waist a little bit. And it has 2 side pockets, which is just what a bonus, right? This is a print that we drew in the studio. It's a ton of little tiny flowers on like an orangey red background. And it's very joyful. So just because this is a big voluminous dress, don't be scared of trying things over top and layering in a lot of different ways. So yes, you can always belt a dress like this, but you could also tie a shirt over it and use the shirt as a cinching mechanism to draw your waist in. So here we've used the billow top, which has so much volume that it makes it very easy to take the back. So basically you'll just take the back of the shirt, bring it around to the front, tie it, and then sort of tuck the excess under. It's a really fun way to style that shirt, maybe a surprising way. But I love these two together. I love the sort of dark top contrasted with the really crazy floral bottom. And it's a great piece to cinch in because there's so much fabric to this dress that it creates a nice balance. And you can still get into your pockets.